Do you guys want a Nala update? I feel like we haven't seen her in a while. Hold on. You want your... I had to bribe her with a treat. Come here. Say hello to the people, Nolly. Oh, pretend you love me because I don't have a treat. Remember when she was a little cute bean, guys? Aww. She still is cute. She just is a little more of a beggar and hunts squirrels all day, so. Good girl, Nolly. But what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Versus episode. Now, this is a brand new matchup. It's gonna be Tasty versus Binging with Babish. Although technically not, because it's not really his recipe, it's just his take on a recipe from a TV show. So for simplicity and title and thumbnail sake, it's gonna be Tasty versus Babish. Obviously, this is what you guys chose on this week's poll, which was on the community tab here on the channel. This won by a pretty large margin, and I'm more than happy to oblige, mainly because we get to do Tasty's all-day breakfast burger for probably the 4th time on the channel. Definitely one of my all-time favorite recipes, so if this loses, I will be stunned. And it's gonna go up against the Good Morning Burger as shown in The Simpsons. Regardless, I get to eat burgers all day, so let's get right into it. As with every single Versus episode that we do here on the channel, Tasty gets the right of way to go first. And to make the all-day breakfast burger, I grabbed some ground beef and bacon, some maple syrup and American cheese, an egg, and some shredded potatoes, which are for the buns. You're really supposed to use tater tots, but the store I went to didn't have any, shockingly. I don't know what kind of store doesn't have tater tots, but I think shredded potatoes will act the same way. And that is exactly what we're gonna make first. So you're gonna need to grab your waffle iron, preferably a square or rectangular one, but if you have a circle one like this, it should work just as well. In an attempt to get them into circles, I tried to put a mound in the middle, but it really didn't work. It didn't put enough, and honestly, I forgot to put seasoning in it anyway, so I tossed that and then just loaded up the front 2 sections. And then, of course, I added some salt and pepper. These took a very long time. There was a lot of water to be cooked out of them. So after about 20 minutes later, they got nice and crispy and they're looking pretty good and usable. Next, we have to fry up some delicious thick cut bacon. I would normally use a cast iron skillet for this, but both recipes call for using a non-stick skillet for your burgers, so I figured I would just use that for everything. I left some of the bacon grease in the pan to then crack my egg right in the middle of that. The video says to cook this however you like. I love fried eggs on sandwiches specifically, but feel free to do sunny side up or over easy. I whipped out my trusty kitchen scale and measured out 1/3 of a pound of my ground beef. This is gonna be a pretty large patty. I'm hoping it shrinks down a bit. We are using 85-15 lean to fat ratio, so it should have some shrinkage. So once I got it in my desired patty shape, added a little bit of salt and pepper, I dropped it down into my nonstick pan. And you don't want a super crazy high heat that you would want for something like a smash burger. I would say a medium high is pretty good. Give it about 2 minutes on each side, depending on how you like it cooked. Side note, American cheese definitely wouldn't be my first choice here, but I'm trying to stay true to the recipe in the ways that I can, just for the comparison's sake. And once I pulled my patty, it is time to assemble this beast. My hash brown potato buns, the burger, the cheese, the syrup, yes, the artificially corn syruped, maple flavored, I don't care, it's delicious. If this thing is anywhere as good as it has been the last few times, I cannot see it losing today. Every single time I make this, I'm just as excited, if not more, than the last. It's just such an absurd concept. Who would ever think to put maple syrup on a hamburger? Oh my god. Got the egg dripping out of the bottom. My goodness. I got my burger at a nice medium rare. The cheese is all melty. There's also something special from that extra crispiness of the buns. It would be even more so if they were actually tater tots, but even this is great. Absolutely delicious. Sign me up for that every single day. Round 2 is Babish, or The Simpsons, really. I grabbed some more ground beef and bacon, some potato rolls this time, and ham, another egg, and then some high-quality butter. Just so you guys can comprehend how big this is, those normal ground beef packs have 16 ounces or a pound in them. This one burger patty calls for 18 ounces. So it's like a whole package and an eighth of another one. I attempted to form this. I don't even know what I'm really going for. I can't see any feasible way this is gonna fit on a burger bun. But I did the same thing as the last time as far as the eggs. The bacon, I want to keep those at least as the controls, you know. The same crispiness on the bacon, the same cook time on my fried eggs, and then everything else will be the comparisons. This one also gets some ham, which I find interesting. I don't know if that's like a thing on The Simpsons or what, but I fried mine up, and now we've got to attempt to flip my burger into this pan. I found out it barely fit in the damn pan. I'm just praying that it shrinks a whole lot. I cooked this pretty slow, just because of how thick this is. I don't want the outsides to burn while the inside is still raw. And rather than putting cheese or anything else normal on the burger, you're going to slather the butter. Just when you thought it would be a normal burger for dinner episode where my cholesterol would get a bit of a break, no. Not today. As you can tell, this did not shrink nearly enough to fit on a burger bun. In fact, I think it'll fit perfectly on 3 burger buns. So because of that, I ran back over to my stove and cooked up another egg and some more ham to fill out the whole top, and then I assembled this beast too. I wouldn't really know what to think if I saw a puddle of butter on top of the hamburger that was just given to me. I can't imagine it tastes bad though, so let's give this one a try. What have I created? Someone tell me, please. The only thing I could think of was maybe his beef was like super fatty so that it shrunk up. Because even if it was 80-20, I don't think it would have shrunk enough to fit on just one bun. I really want to try to pick this up as one thing before I cut it up. I have an idea. The world's largest kitchen spatula. This is actually for pizzas, but today it's for burgers. Cheers, everybody. If my doctor is watching this, I apologize. What a great day. Man, I love a good potato roll. You know what? I think I could lift this. I thought it could not be done. Oh my gosh. I'll say this, I would much rather have like a smash burger than any type of thick burger. This even exceeds that. This is kind of just like a meatloaf on a bread. Obviously it tastes amazing, but practical, no. Shareable, yes. At the end of the day, Tasty finally wins one. Sorry, Homer Simpson. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Versus episode. If you did, slap a like on this one. If you did not know, I have a brand new series running, my DVR David vs. Restaurant series, every single Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I've already uploaded 2 episodes. There's at least 4 to 5 more coming in this season, so look out for them. Other than that, have a fantastic weekend. I will see you right back here next time. Peace.
With the M without the AD. Flipping burgers and my money super lazy. Try and make a meal tonight, they ain't paying me. Try and supersize my life with my 18. Yeah, our style wasn't wavy, but we had a vision.
You want your... I had to bribe her with a treat. Come on! Come on! You could do it! Come up here! Come here, baby! Come! Come! Say hello to the people, Nolly. Oh. There's one juicy, buttery burger.